to it.
3 5-minute rounds in the Cage Warriors middleweight division if they need them. Referee Dan Mulvaheady gets this one underway. The former champ James Webb in the white shorts, Paddy McCorry in the black.
From what Paddy's team have been telling me with Joe McColgan and that is Paddy hits like a truck, so I would expect James to wrestle on here early. Push it up against the fence, make it a dirty fight.
And it's Webb going after McCorry here, but he's got to watch the counter shots. McCorry, the younger man at 24 years of age, Webb 32, so you might think that McCorry may be a little bit faster. Webb, though, really can put it on, guys, when he gets him to the ground. Nice straight right hand there from the former champ. There's the takedown attempt.
I think he's just gone, instead of doing something big, just ragdoll him to the floor. I think it's a safer bet trying to drop in, than trying to drop in for a double leg and do the whole pickup. And look for him to just throw his weight forward and drop it to the ground. Nice foot stomp, staying active.
Yeah, just giving the younger and inexperienced fighter a lot to think about here is James Webb. Drags him off the cage.
And what's it? Look to see him peel that leg back. He already has one inside hook. Paddy, you need to get your shoulders back, straight back to the cage. Don't let him get that second hook in. Or this could be a short night.
Webb staying active on top here with the ground and pound. It's the first time we've seen Webb in the cage since May. And that first round stoppage loss that we talked about, so looking to end the year on a high. It's a great start from the former champ, Paul.
Yeah, like I said at the start, look for him to grapple early and make it a rough night for Paddy. And he seems to be doing that very well at the minute. Just letting him, just throwing his weight onto certain positions, tiring Paddy out. Nice back elbow.
With the takedown from Webb.
I would like to see him, as he's landing to the mat, get at least one hook in rather than landing the mat and then start searching for the hook. I think he's wasting a split second of a time. He has the inside hook in first, but he's in the same position that he was 2 minutes ago.
McCorry right in his own corner now. Talking him through defending that rear naked choke attempt from Webb, but Webb seems content to just hang out here and wait for the opportunity to present itself.
Yeah, but if you're Webb and you only have the right hook in, it's very hard to get the choke if you're going for a right hook in and the right hand in. Ideally, you'd want to have either your second hook in or choke with the opposite hand. It just makes for a quicker, tighter choke. But he's doing good work here. He's making him carry James's weight. And I'd expect James to posture up, sink his hips in, just like he's doing. Get some shots off to soften him up.
Now we know James Webb can go deep into a fight as well. We've seen him in a couple of 5-rounders.
And there's those punches I was talking about, just to soften him up. Make him move his chin, get him onto the side that you want to choke, which is the right seemingly here that he wants to do. He's trying to push that arm down. He's just trying to make it nasty and grind across his nose, free up that chin. Rather than be static on his back here, I would like to see James pick a side, like the right or the left, and attack that side completely.
Nice punches from James Webb here. Just keeping McCorry guessing. McCorry is looking like he's maybe trying to turn into him there, but James Webb having none of it with those hooks in.
Nice shots from the bottom too. Power. Keep him on the end of the jab. Sit on their 1-2s. Don't stay in the one spot.
And comes out throwing the kick early, does McCorry. Nice uppercut from James Webb. Took the left hand there, did Webb. McCorry staying light on his toes. McCorry looking to muscle Webb back to the cage now.
This is nice work with 2 underhooks. Nice elbow, well, nearly a nice elbow over the top.
Looking to change levels there was Webb. Didn't immediately get it though, but he's in a good spot here. He likes this position. We saw him drag Paddy McCorry to the mat a number of times in the first round, and there he does it again in the second. And a long time to play with here from Webb.
So if you look at James's left foot here, it's stepped over Paddy's leg. If he sits back, pulls that leg back and kicks his bottom leg through, it's an instant back take from where he's at. It's a really simple and effective technique. He kicked it rather than sitting back, he just got it from sitting up, but that's sort of the technique I was talking about. He might give up the position here if Paddy comes up. He's a little bit high for my liking. If I'm Paddy on the bottom, I'm going to tripod up onto my feet because James is a little bit higher. I'm just going to try and shake him off here. James is doing an excellent control here on the back with hooks, and you'll see him swapping his hook from the inside to the outside. You know, he's literally putting Paddy where he wants to.
Arm triangle in position here from James Webb. We know he likes this submission. Yeah, let's see if he can close this off. This is a bad spot for Paddy McCorry.
I don't think the tap is too far away here.
Chris Fields in the corner saying slow and steady with this one. McCorry really just hanging on for dear life now.
It is quite tricky to finish from half guard. You just can't get the same squeeze as you would if you're full side control, where you can really bury your shoulder into the throat of McCorry. So McCorry doing a good job here just to stay in this. Ideally, I would like to see him an underhook on the right side.
Well, he survives the arm triangle choke attempt, lives to fight, at least for the remainder of this round. But James Webb's going to be feeling very confident in there now, Paul.
Look, they're nearly 2 rounds into the hole now, and it's all been one-way traffic.
Oh, McCorry coming out on top briefly. Webb's got to be careful here. McCorry taking the back. What a turnaround this would be.
And look for him to pull that leg out, the single, and drive straight back in for the double leg.
.90 seconds left to play with in this second round.
See, I don't like when people are on the outside single leg and drop down while that leg is straight, because you can't get the leverage. Some people do. I mean, you might get it, but watch him. He's abandoned the takedown now, but I just don't think it happens as often as you would like. So he's either going to come around to the back with that single leg, or he's going to pull it out and straight back in for the double leg. Or he can just finish the single leg just like that.
Right hand shoot. James, you're not listening to me. Right hand shot, go.
Corner calling for him to let the right hand go, but McCorry able to power his way back up.
There you go, collapse it.
Perhaps looked like he was looking for that Kimura grip briefly to turn his man, but not able to free the leg.
No, that's actually a nice little hands of Gracie technique he does from the back, from the clinch. He steps around the corner, hooks the other leg through with the bridge of his foot, and sort of rotates back around, which James did very nice.
Well, we are just under 10 minutes away from the start of the main card here in London, the biggest rematch in Cage Warriors history. Hughes and Buchenik 2 to unify the featherweight division. Coming up at the top of the hour live on UFC Fight Pass.
There you go, Webb.
Final round. You ready? Ready? Let's go, gentlemen.
No touch of gloves here for the third.
No, all business in this final round. James Webb, Paddy McCorry. I mean, if McCorry could pull something out of the bag here and stop Webb in the third, what a Cinderella story that would be. Oh, goes for the flying knee, and he caught Webb flush there.
He's busy. I think he hurt him with that knee. And I think he actually caught him with a sweet one too just before that as well. But look, if you're Paddy, this is not where you want to be again. You want to be on the outside, use your range, use that power. And certainly use those knees if you can in the third.
And the crowd now with dueling chants for James Webb and Paddy McCorry as Webb tries to finish this double leg takedown.
Yeah, I think once he gets his hands clasped here, if he does, and Paddy's on the neck for a guillotine attempt anyway. Nice elbows.
Got to watch the curvature on those. Oh, he's catching James Webb here.
Paddy is in this. These are big shots.
McCorry looking for the finish.
These are big elbows.
Huge elbows coming down. Referee Dan Momahedi taking a close look here, telling James Webb to protect himself.
Back of the head. Put that here.
I mean, he has time to walk. There's 3.5 minutes here.
Nice uppercut from McCorry. Webb dipping under to try and get a grip on those legs again.
I think he has his hands just about clasped. I think he is going to complete this takedown.
McCorry landing elbows on the way down there, and still James Webb having to dig deep here.
I think this is James's experience just coming into play here. I think some of those shots had James really hurt, and he's just looking for a minute here just to gather himself, get his composure. He knows he's up 2 rounds here. Don't do anything stupid. And you're back in the win column.
When you've gone 9 rounds with Matthias Frederick, you guess you learn how to be calm under heavy fire.
I think he's caught on the inside of his eye here on his left eye.
McCorry looking to trip the legs. Webb rather looking to trip the legs of McCorry here. He'd love to end up back in top position to end this round and put some points on the board.
See, when Paddy's in that position, ideally I would like to see him go 2 times on the inside of one of James's gloves and break out with the hips, create a little bit of a space, maybe get an underhook. But after having such a good portion of the round and be back in this position, I'd say it's frustrating.
The corner of James Webb calling for elbows here.
I put it in. What's the back of the head? I put it in, James. What's the back of the head? Put it in. I'm in.
Webb looking to finish strong here.
Keep working it, please, gentlemen.
Yeah, he's looking to tap an arm in half crucifix. Sorry, Brad. There's an armbar there if he switches his hips, but I don't think he wants to go for that. And I think he just wants to let off a good portion of strikes.
You've got to progress here, please. If you want to stay here, you've got to progress here.
Looking to drag his man down off the cage again, and he does. James Webb's been so good with those takedowns.
That's the back of that, please, guys.
Yeah, it's a nice way to finish out the round. Couple of takedowns, you know, he had 1 or 2 little bad spells in the round.
Able to survive that huge knee And some beautiful shots from Paddy McCorry. Webb's going to ride out this round from top position. He was 2 rounds up coming into the third. He may not have done enough here to win the third round, but he should have done enough to win the fight. Get back in the winner's circle on the judges' scorecards.
Yeah, and I think if you're Paddy, you've got to take positives from that fight. You were in with a former world champ.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of mixed martial arts action, we go to our judges' scorecards. All 3 judges score this bout 29-28 in favor of your winner by way of unanimous decision. In the red corner, James!
Huge win for James Webb.